Alright guys, so let's see here. I wanted to go over this puzzle, and actually the puzzle right next to it as well, because I finally managed to get this one. I still haven't gotten the street puzzle so far. I'll probably get that one at some point later on. But anyway, so to get to this room, and specifically to this particular spot to get your balloon gun, what you gotta do is from the streets level, shortly after you've exited and gotten to this area where there's a giant crane thing that comes by over there and tries to pick you up, what you do is you cross over onto those stairs, and there's a little opening behind the crates that will lead you to this like huge staircase. And at the very bottom of this staircase there's actually an ammo box with a little kind of Easter egg that tells you like, oh yeah, this is basically just a tech demo, you gotta get out, this kind of stuff. Kind of funny actually. Anyway, so you continue on, and if you want to get the next kind of really cool thing here, you continue down this way into this little area down here. Now in here you'll see a bunch of panes of glass. I kind of broke a bunch of stuff in here already, and there's another box which contains the key to get into this area right here, which contains the hammer, or the axe I guess I should say. Let's see, for some reason I can't let go of the balloon gun. Let's see if I can get rid of it now. So anyway, you get this this really cool axe from this room, but first you got to get this key. Now to get the axe, and honestly I'm not sure if it's easier to get the balloon gun first than to get the axe. I'm not 100%, but basically I ended up grabbing that little MP5 that you saw in there and just shooting this thing down. Now you could probably just toss a hammer at it or something. I also busted down these supports. I'm not really sure if you actually need to do that or not. Maybe you don't. I honestly don't know. So you climb these crates over here, and then you climb this little area until you get to that box way over there. And basically at that point what I did is I shot the box and I shot the key off of these glass panels. I suppose that if you don't have a gun, or if you didn't find a gun or what have you, which is kind of unlikely, but in any case, what you could probably do is you could probably just jump and swing onto this part right here, and then just keep swinging it on it until you break the supports or until you end up dropping the box, in which case you'll get the key to go in there. And let's see if I can pick up the gun here. And from that point on you'll continue into this room, and then the box with the axe is going to be right there. So pretty easy, pretty cool. As far as I can tell, the axe like kills these little rigid bodies in like one hit. Now for this section, to get all the way up there, as you can see, it's kind of a complicated mess, but basically you take this guy, you flip it over on its side, push it up against the wall, you take the blue thing, you put it right into this corner, and then you put the mattress black box thing on top of that so that you can kind of just do this jump right here. At least that's the way I did it. I mean, you don't have to do it exactly the same. And then if you don't suck like me, then you're actually able to jump on the very top of it. And I'm pretty terrible, so let's see if I can fix this here. Alright, so again, provided you don't suck, you jump up here, kind of let the floor settle, because the floor bounces around quite a bit too, and then don't drop your balloon gun. Go up here, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to kind of rearrange some stuff. This is the way I did it. I put the ramp over here, I put the blue thing right there, put the black thing over here, and I dragged this guy, which used to be down there, all the way up top and onto here, because what you can do now, and again, I mean, this is just my method of doing it. Let's see if I can get rid of this for now. Hopefully it doesn't like disappear on me. So what you do basically is you grab onto this guy here and you just swing across from each one of them until you get to the other side. Now, I mean, one thing you have to really be careful of, and I'm not going to do the whole thing because it takes absolutely forever, but you never want your hands to do this. As soon as you see this, you're going to lose it. You can't also grab it from the bottom. You're going to lose grip as well, at least from what I've seen. So you just kind of keep making your way all the way across until you've gotten to the next kind of stage here. Again, as I said, I'm not going to do all of it. Now, this is where room scale really helps, because what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to kind of move around in your room until you're able to see that you're actually swinging these supports. And once you've swung over to the next one, you basically grab onto it and keep doing the same thing and repeat it until you've gotten over there to bust the box. And then, bam, balloon gun. And you can balloon a bunch of enemies and things like that. So pretty cool stuff. You just shoot balloons all over the place, and it's pretty awesome. And again, you get the axe too, which is arguably one of the coolest things. So potentially, you know, you might not necessarily even need the guns anymore, because the balloon gun just makes everything a hell of a lot of fun. Just do all kinds of cool stuff. Potentially send your enemies flying into the ceiling and all kinds of great stuff. So hopefully these tutorials, as crappy as they are, have kind of helped you figure out some of these puzzles. But I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully I've found some more cool stuff in Boneworks.